So Drake is appealing. Hey, I just broke the ice. I broke the ice. I had to do it. No pun intended. No pun intended. Hey. At this point, all we can do is try to understand it. Try to understand it, look at it from his point, and then try to make an assessment. From my point of view, so far from reading the document myself, and I don't understand your angle. I don't. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what you're trying to do, Drake. But it seems like a money grab. But the Ville has this video for us. The Ville has been chefing. If you notice, my last 3 videos have been the Ville. The Ville has been chefing. He's been talking about A$AP Rocky, Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar. He's been dishing out. That boy's been cooking. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at the Ville's video. If you guys want to become a part of my wonderful community, what community is that? The Jtomreactions community. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Share it with your family and friends and hit that noti bell wherever the fuck it is. And also hype the video. Hype the video. All right. Now, Ville. Continue to chef, man. Continue to chef. Ville, ya tú sabes. You already know, sir. Let's go.
So it looks like there was an update in the Drake and UMG lawsuit. The last time we heard about this case, Drake had tried to file an appeal because...
I know I do this every video. I continue to stop. I forget to tell y'all before I start the video. But if you guys want to watch this uninterrupted, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. But go ahead and hit the link on the description. Okay? I will be stopping a lot. I will be giving my input. Go ahead and hit the link in the description and it'll take you directly to this video. Now, continue to chef, Ville.
His case for defamation got dismissed in UMG's favor. Back in October 9th, Drake had requested to submit this appeal, and it looks like we got updates from Drake and his lawyers and the things they've said about this appeal, and it does not look good. It looks like Drake is very desperate to change the court's mind, to change the judge's mind, and try to get this appeal process going, and he is willing to say...
This is what gets me out of this whole entire thing. You fucking started it, Drake. If you didn't want to get your ass beat that way, then why the fuck would you get into the battle in the first place? Unless you had this in the tuck the whole entire time. You knew you were gonna fucking sue. You knew. You were just looking for an angle. What song am I gonna use to sue? Let me let him cook. Let me give him some angles so that way he can use it, and that way I can conveniently, if he says it, conveniently use it in the fucking lawsuit. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Drake. I do. I'm not stupid. I may be a dumbass, but who isn't? But I'm not stupid. I understand your play. You're not playing chess, Drake. You're playing checkers. Everybody understands what you did. Everybody understands. Because you've done this before. You've done it in Degrassi. You did it in Degrassi when you didn't get what you wanted. When you didn't get what you wanted, you sued. They put you in a wheelchair. They put you in a wheelchair and you sued because you wanted them to give you a better role, but they didn't. So you sued. Allegedly. You got to say that. Allegedly. This isn't the first time, Drake. No. It's not. But what gets me the most, is the fact that you started it. You, Drake, you started it. You got in your feelings whenever your name got dropped in Control, and you just continued to drop subtles until finally Kendrick Lamar bit and said, oh, Kendrick Lamar, he was also dropping subtles, but he finally bit with a throwaway bar, and you bit the fucking thing. It was you. You started it with push-ups. You started it with tailor-made freestyle. You told him to call you all those things, Drake. You told him to call you that, Drake. So what? Are we just going to sit here and not go back in time to figure out what it is that are we just going to sit here and play stupid? No. You started it. Say I like them young, that's a gift from me. That was you. That wasn't Tupac. That was you. Obviously. Damn. And just because you got your ass beat, you got slapped. Just because you got slapped, you decided to sue. You're going down in the history books, bro. And it's not looking good for you. It is not looking good for you. It is what it is, right? I mean, you're far, you're into it. You're too deep.
Anything to try to get a payday. Now, as you can see here, it says
it's obviously
Drake
for
appealed
a payday
dismissal,
now.
Not Like Us defamation case, calls ruling dangerous. Drake argues the lower court created.
Nah, Drake. You know what's dangerous? You going after hip hop's freedom of speech. You going after. They're not gonna be able to say whatever they want. So if somebody disses, let's say rapper X, Y, and Z decides to go after rapper ABCD, right? Rapper ABCD goes back and decides to diss rapper X, Y, and Z with a scathing diss. Rapper ABC or X, Y, and Z, I forgot. The point is, you're going after freedom of speech. And now people, like, you're not going to be able to say what you want because now they're going to consider this shit as actionable. Your words will become actionable. When this is an art, you don't know fucking hip hop, bro. Because you weren't born in this shit. You weren't born in it. You say you study rap battles for a living? Bullshit. Bullshit.
An unprecedented rule that rap diss tracks can never be actionable. It says here, 3 months after federal judge dismissed Drake's defamation lawsuit against UMG, the superstar rapper and his lawyers filed an opening appellate brief Wednesday that seeks to overturn the ruling and revive his bid for damages over Kendrick Lamar's Grammy-winning diss track, Not Like Us. Again, and they underlined it just to make sure you read it. He is doing this to revive his bid for damages. He is doing this for a payday. He is doing this to get paid. At this point, he does not care about defamation. He is only trying to get benefits. He is only trying to get paid. This goes to show that he had never cared about a lawsuit. He had never cared about getting defamed. All he cared about was getting more money from UMG. And this alone should already tell the judge where this is going. And while you're requesting this appeal, I don't know why you would be requesting more damage pay. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem like you care.
If you were doing it, like people were trying to make it seem like you were doing it for the little guy. If you were doing it for the little guy, you wouldn't be asking for a payment. You wouldn't be asking for damages. You wouldn't be asking for damages. That's why I think it's bullshit. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, because this lawsuit, this appeal, this whole thing doesn't make sense. You participated. You get a participation trophy, and you also got handed an L. I don't get it. You're like that kid, and I said it multiple times. You're like that kid in the basketball court that he gets pissed off and he's like, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. That is you. That kid is annoying. That kid, oh my God. We understand it was your ball, but you decided to play, and when you got your ass beat on the court, you take your ball and you go home? Now nobody could fucking play anymore. Is that what you're doing? You're not letting all the other rappers play with you're not letting I was about to say it was a very plausible moment. Oh shit. Hey. You weren't going to let people play with the ball. People aren't going to be able to drop diss tracks anymore because of what the fuck you're doing right now. And it's not cool, bro. You're not looking cool at all. Your cool points going down the drain. Whatever accolades in hip hop that you think you had, they're gone, bro. They're gone.
About defamation. In the new 60-page brief obtained by Rolling Stone, Drake argues that Lamar's track states as an unambiguous matter of fact that he is a certified PDF. He also claims Universal Music Group relentlessly marketed the song in a way that misled consumers, caused him serious harm. The brief contends that the allegations carry a precise and readily understood meaning that it is capable of being proven true or false, a point the district court previously acknowledged according to the filing. And this...
What was that he said? What was that he said right here? Readily understood meaning that is capable of being proven true or false. So are you or are you not a PDF? Because that's what the court is going to ask you. And they can dive deep into whatever skeletons that you have deep in your closet. So that's something that you better be ready to have. Are you or are you not? You may not be a documented one, but there may be people that have proof against you. So that is something that you better have or be ready to prove in court. I'm telling you, doing this is stupid. UMG is going to be able to do a deep dive into you. Not just your catalog, sir. They just did the catalog right now. It was just a catalog. But if you open these doors, Drake, they're going to be able to go deeper. They're going to be able to. UMG knows things about you that nobody else knows. Oh my God.
For false, a point the district court previously acknowledged according to the filing. And this is where Drake completely loses it, bro. I mean, completely loses it. Drake also claims that the dismissal of his lawsuit could have far-reaching consequences. By ruling that the rap diss tracks are non-actionable opinion, the lower court created a dangerous categorical rule that would shield artists and labels from defamation liability, regardless of how direct or damaging the statement might be. He argues the court effectively created an unprecedented and overbroad categorical rule that statements in rap diss tracks can never constitute statements of fact.
But it wasn't a state. Oh my God. How dense can you be? How stupid? Say, Drake, I hear. You were the one that said it. So he heard what you were saying. You invited him to say what it is that he said. Don't you get it? That's why they dismissed it.
Brief claims. So now he's gone and done it. Now Drake is on the deep end. Not only is he asking for a payday, he is openly saying that people shouldn't be protected by the law. People should actually face repercussions by what they say in diss tracks. This is ridiculous, bro.
It's ridiculous because you're going against the people's freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. You're going after hip hop's freedom of speech. You're going after people's freedom of speech. This is America, homie. People come here to be able to speak. People come here to be able to be free. And you're going after that? This is why this is a dangerous fucking appeal. This is a dangerous lawsuit. This goes beyond hip hop. This goes into the political space. If this goes through, this will go into the political space. I don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand. This is deeper than just hip hop. What he's asking for, what Drake is asking for, because UMG was protecting the artistic integrity, yes, but they were also protecting the freedom of speech. What you're trying to do is take that away. When people are not able to express themselves, what is hip hop then? What is hip hop then at that point? It's just a shell of what hip hop truly is. Hip hop is an expression of yourself. So what the fuck is hip hop gonna be? Just booty shaking? Just drug taking? The fuck? That's not the hip hop that I like, to be honest with you guys. I may hear it every once in a while whenever I'm in the club or at a bar and it comes on, but I don't hear it in my truck. What I listen to is actual deep music. Deep music. And if you take that away, then what the fuck is hip hop then? What is hip hop then? It's garbage. It's trash. Basura. This is why this upsets me. This upsets me. Not just because of hip hop. is not just because of hip hop.
From the guy who studied rap battles for a living, he is now saying it is not fair that if I get into a rap battle, they can't get in trouble. Now there's this weird loophole because we're in a battle rap that now I can't win in a lawsuit. Well, you never were supposed to be in the lawsuit in the first place. You're not supposed to.
Battles do not go to court. Battles do not go to court. Oh. Say it again, boy. Say it again,
a lawsuit. Bro. Well, you never were supposed to be in the lawsuit in the first place. You're not supposed to sue after a rap battle. And we know that this is for entertainment, and you're the one that started it, and you're mad because you're the one that lost. And now the law and the people are no longer on your side. So now you think everybody should be punished if they were to sue after a rap battle. What kind of ish is that, bro? What kind of ish is that? I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Nobody's gonna sue after a rap battle. You're the only motherfucker that decided to sue. You're the only person that decided to sue.
Why would you assume that this is a good idea? This is ridiculous. So now anybody who gets in a battle rap, anybody who gets in a rap battle, all of a sudden, if they feel offended, they could go to the judge, and the judge should look at it the way that Drake looks at it. And mind you, he just wants to get paid. He's looking for damages. He's looking for getting paid, a payday. And you're out here trying to say, well, the law isn't right. Well, last time I checked, Drake is not even born in America. He was born in Canada. And he wants to talk about the law and how it's not right because it didn't bend in his favor. That is ridiculous. And now he's trying to throw all battle rap, all artists, and the rights as a human being, the rights as a person, an American, especially in entertainment, you're trying to question it all. You're trying to say it's wrong because you couldn't get what you wanted. That is insane to hear. It says Drake previously filed his notice of appeal on November 12th in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit in Manhattan, signaling he would challenge the October 9th decision by U.S. District Court Judge Jeanette A. Vargas. In her ruling, Judge Vargas concluded that Lamar's lyrics accusing Drake of being a PDF or non-actionable opinion rather than statements of fact. The issue in this case is whether or not Like Us can reasonably be understood to convey as a factual matter that Drake is a PDF. Judge Vargas had wrote, in light of the overall context in which the statement and the recording were made, the court holds that it cannot. She said the broader context of the song was a heated rap battle with incendiary language and offensive accusations hurled by both participants. Both participants. They both were saying things about each other. Adding,
Drake, you were a participant in the rap battle. Like I said earlier in the video, you received the participation trophy for said rap battle. It is all over the internet where you were there claiming that you were gonna, with a razor, you were the one that had the violent bars, Drake. You had the violent bars. You had the threats in the Fart Part 6. You also said that you fed Kendrick the information. Let's talk about that. What did he feed? You fed Kendrick what to say in Tailor Made. You told Kendrick to talk about you liking them young. You said that. That's two different songs. Here we go.
That it would not incline the reasonable listener to believe that Not Like Us imparts verifiable facts. But in his Wednesday filing, Drake says the song's repeated references to PDFs combined with ubiquitous cover art and subsequently released viral video plausibly convey a false statement of fact that should be decided by a jury. Drake's appeal asked the court to send the case back, insisting that his claim he was defamed by Not Like Us is a question to be decided at trial, not in a motion to dismiss. And again, An appeal is very hard to overturn. It's almost very rare to see an appeal get over.
So you want you want a jury? You want a jury? Things could always go left. Things could always go left. And then there's the point where you could possibly pay people off. That's why you want to take it to a jury. You want to win so bad that you're paying all this money because you have lawyer fees, bro. There's going to be a point where they're going to come after the lawyer fees, bro.
Return. And I don't think that this case is going to get appealed, and I don't think it's ever going to be looked at in front of a jury. Drake, whose legal name is Aubrey Drake Graham, sued UMG last January, accusing the label of promoting Lamar's hit song in a way that intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake was a PDF. He notably sued only the record label he shares with Lamar, not Lamar himself. UMG responded with scathing motion to dismiss that ultimately prevailed. Plaintiff, one of the most successful recording artists of all time, lost a rap battle that he provoked and in which he willingly participated in. Lawyers from UMG wrote, instead of accepting the loss, like the
You hear that, Drake? You heard? You provoked it, brother. You provoked it.
Bothered rap artist he often claims to be, he has sued his own record label in misguided attempt to salve his wounds. A spokesperson from UMG did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Drake's opening appellate brief. UMG response brief is due on March 27th. So we won't see a response from UMG, at least not until March. And Drake is responding now with this very, very poor response in his appeal. I don't think that this is something that the judge is going to look at and think that this is something that we should take to a jury. There is no way that this case is going to get reversed and go to a jury to make a decision. You are trying to correct the court's choice because you are upset at the outcome, just like you're upset at the outcome of the battle. There is no way that Drake is going to win this lawsuit, and there is no way anybody will sue after a rap battle after this, because now Drake has proven that the court does not care about a rap battle and what was said in the battle, especially when you're the one that participated in it. It takes two to tango, and you're the one that started this whole mess in the first place. It's the reason why they quote the judge when she says, you guys started this in broader context, meaning when we look at the whole battle, not like us, but how we got there and how you're the one that started it when you're the one antagonizing Kendrick Lamar. But now, all of a sudden, now that the case is dismissed, you're looking for a bigger payday. And now you think the situation is dangerous because now anybody who gets in a rap battle can't sue and win over defamation. Well, newsflash, Drake, nobody's going to sue after a rap battle but you. Nobody would ever think about going to court over a rap battle but you. You are the...
Oh my God, that is so true. That is 100% true. Nobody is suing after a rap battle except for you. You! All right, y'all. I'm done. I had to let the crowd laugh. I had to let that one go. They were itching to laugh at something.
Rare case. And you're trying to spin it off like, oh, well, now this affects all artists. Well, our artists aren't going to sue over a rap battle. There is going to be a very rare occasion to ever see somebody go for defamation in regards to rap battling somebody, a battle that they had started. It's ridiculous all around. And I am glad that this case will never see a jury. I am glad because he doesn't deserve that. Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.
Peace. Keep it a legend. Hey, peace. Keep it a legend. Closing thoughts. What do I think about this? I think that this will not be taken. I don't think it'll be taken serious. If it is taken serious, it's very dangerous. It is a very dangerous case. that if it does win, if this case does end up winning, hip hop is gonna change. It's gonna look completely different, and it's probably gonna revert back into what it was. But this time, everybody that has something to say actually has something to say in hip hop is probably not gonna be able to be in hip hop or revert into whatever the fuck the new hip hop space is going to look like. I think that this lawsuit is stupid. This appeal is stupid. Drake should have just taken his L and dropped his album. I think that he should think about what he's doing. And at this point, I think it's too late for him to do that. This has been your boy Jtomreactions. Like, comment, subscribe. All right. Comment down. Let me know what you guys think of everything that I said. Whether you agree or don't, let me know what you guys think. Also, go ahead and hype the video. Go ahead and share with your family and friends. Also, hit that noti bell, wherever the fuck it is, on your way out. This has been your boy Jtomreactions. I am out this bitch. Ya tu sabes. You guys already know. No. Let's fucking go.